Hey witches, Jenny Love, the Rogue Witch from Broom Book and Candle. And this is a video response to Magnolia Soul and her question regarding negative tarot cards. My original video for Tarot Talk, in her response, she posed a question: do you subscribe to negative cards? And I have to say that I'm using the term lightly. I guess we all must define. I'm sorry, I'm at my son's Little League practice. I'm just trying to avoid all the flying baseballs coming at my car. It's ridiculous. Anyway, negative cards. So what's a negative card? Is a negative card obviously negative? Is a negative card reversed? There's a lot of questions I have when we talk about negative cards, because I need there to be the gamut of things. I need there to be every emotion under the sun, every scenario. I read tarot cards for a living, and I need to have every scenario covered. When you walk in and sit down, I usually take a jumping off point. Before you talk, before you ask your questions, before we kind of find out why it is you're there, I'd like you to take a deep breath, let it all out, be open to what the universe has to tell you. And see balls coming at my car. It's ridiculous. My new car, no less. So, where was I? Oh yeah, cards. So I don't want you to talk, and I want you to pick cards. And usually my cards sort of validate you. You just got out of a bad relationship. Someone was cheating. And usually their eyes open really wide. And, oh, yeah. So it's like validation as to what's happening in your life. And then we go from there. You're looking for a new job. You're looking for a new apartment. Stuff like that. And so if I don't have the Three of Swords and the soulmate card, or perhaps the soulmate card reversed, I can't speak to that. My cards have to have every emotion, every archetype, every personality covered. I need all of the human condition and emotion. My cards can't only speak to rainbows and puppies. And I would be of no use to anyone if that's all my cards said. So, that being said, I don't have a deck that doesn't have the gamut of cards. I don't have a deck that doesn't cover everything. But I also think that in order, you need cards like the Ten of Swords to say you're going to end up face down in the mud, or someone is definitely going to stab you in the back, or even if it was sort of past, were you face down in the mud? Here, now look at you, you're going to get back up. So yes, I do subscribe to, quote, negative cards. Now, here's an interesting question then that I have is, do you subscribe to reversed cards? This is a really tough question for me. Yeah, do you subscribe to reversed cards? That's a really tough one, because some people say, listen, there's 78 cards, and I don't think that there are 78 other meanings. Each card can have multiple meanings on its own. And then we have it reversed, and it's not necessarily opposite. So what do? And it's funny because I don't always subscribe to reversed cards. Do you pay attention to reversals in your readings? If you pull a card and it's clearly reversed, do you subscribe to that? I'd love to hear from you. And thanks to Miss Magnolia Soul for this great suggestion, because again, I can talk about the tarot all day, and sometimes do. So anyway, this is Jenny Love, the Rogue Witch from Broom Book and Candle. And as always, you can find me on Facebook, Broom Book and Candle. You can email me at broombookandcandle, and that's broombookandcandle@yahoo.com. I am Jenny Love Witch on Twitter. As always, go get your witch on. Bye.